Visit TCGcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit TCG Castle for more.
Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more.
How's it going, Poké fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In this video we'll be looking at Xerneas Break deck that I just modified it from the last time that I used it to play with it. And as you can see in front of you, this time it's again Xerneas Break with the Garbodor, but it also have Oranguru on the deck. In this deck list there's a couple of Fairy Gardens and also XP shares, so it's a much more better deck, to be honest, than the first version of it. So Xerneas Break is going to be our main attacker, of course. So with the live stream, this deck will does 20 damage for each energy attached to all of our Pokemon in play. Xerneas with the Geomancer are going to be our energy acceleration Pokemon with the Oranguru. Of course, we can draw extra cards with the Instructor as long as we don't have Garbodor in play. And of course, with the Tapu Lele, we can set up, and with the Garbodor, we can just shut down all abilities with the Garbodor. Moving on to the item cores in this deck list. We're going to find 4 copies of Max Elixirs. Just because I'm running 12 basic Fairy Energies, it's not going to be hard to hit Max Elixir, especially in the early game. But not even in the late game as well. You can just play Super Rod and recycle those energies back. 4 copies of Ultra Ball on this deck, of course, as our main Pokemon Search. And 2 Gardens for the free retreat. As long as we have Fairy Energy attached to any of our Pokemon, we're going to have that free retreat. And of course, with the Garbodor and XP share, we can just shut down those abilities and we can, retreat for free with just a single Fairy Energy and Fairy Garden in place, so we don't need to have those Flow Stones. So this deck also have 3 copies of Choice Bands, and that's pretty much it from the item cards. Moving on to the supporter card, as you can see, I'm running 1 copy of Bridget, and then 8 draw supporters, 2 of each Cynthia's and N, and 4 copies of Sycamore for just discarding cards from the hand and drawing a fresh hand of 7. Only 3 Guzmas because I couldn't fit a 4th one in this deck list, but even with 3 Guzmas we can be pretty much fine. 16 energies are going to be on this deck list as well. As you can see, 4 copies of Double Chorus energies and 12 regular basic energy cards. Overall, this deck works just perfectly fine. I kind of like it, and it's very strong and powerful against any other deck in the current standard format. So yeah, as long as we can trade 1 prize for 2 prizes, we are going to be just perfectly fine. We can draw some extra cards with the Oranguru. We can trade 1 prize for 2 prize cards. We can have huge amount of energy acceleration. Plus, we can also shut down our opponent abilities with the Carbotoxin. So what else you need in just a 1 deck? So let's move on to the deck test so you can actually see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Okay, so I'm waiting my opponent so we can basically start the matchup. And looks like how I'm gonna start second in this game. Alright, and opening hand looks just like I couldn't get opening hand. I mean, I could if there was a of the Tapu Lele, but still it's a very nice opening hand. I'm not gonna say it's not, because it is. And there's the Eevee with the Energy Evolution on the other side, so let's see what type of the deck that is gonna be. Alright, so first Ultra Ball. Oh, Enhanced Hammer and Field Blower discarded. You're welcome for that. Important to see. A Field Blower and Enhanced Hammer. Can't say nothing against that. So there is the Tapu Lele GX for the Bridget. Alright. So Bridget is gonna be for 2 more Eevees probably, and Eevee and 2 Zoruas. I still don't know the deck my opponent plays. It's still a mystery for me. I'm gonna put my Tapu Lele GX in play. I'm gonna grab myself a Bridget. Bridget for 3 more Pokemons. Oranguru, and 2 more Xerneases. There we go. I'm also going to Fairy Garden in play, as well as the XP Share Energy. And then I'm going to grab myself an extra card with Instruct. It's going to be Ultra Ball. Perfect. And 1 Geomancy. So I can add up 2 more cards, 2 more energy cards. And next turn I can Ultra Ball for something like a Xerneas break. Yeah, I can do that. After I decide to attach energy somewhere. For example, on Oranguru. And another Zorua and or the Eevee. That's gonna be the first and second Zork. The one Zork. Ooh, a Mind Jack. Ooh, yeah. I was a little bit too greedy, to be honest. Just the fact that there's Pearl City. Okay, that's not gonna be a big deal for me. Literally, I'm gonna discard Oranguru or Trubbish. Oranguru or Trubbish. It was a very hard decision. Oh, Energy Evolution. Okay. It's Espion GX. Still, it's okay. Still, it's perfectly fine. Still, it's perfectly fine for me. And there's a Field Blower as well. So that was probably the last Field Blower for my opponent. And one managed to put that Garbodor with the XP share in play. I'm gonna be perfectly fine because until the end of the game, probably both players are not gonna be able to, play those abilities. Let's go with the Super Rod. There we go. And yeah, I need to flip that heads on the coin flip. Unfortunately, it's the tails. And I took 3 damage counters. Which means the next turn, my opponent, Espion, can easily knock out my Xerneas. But that's something I really want to see. Just because then I can put my Tapu Lele GX in play and then I can Sycamore for 7. But I'm probably going to Cynthia for 6. So I can keep Ultra. I think it's going to be a smarter thing to do that. Oh! Puzzle of Time discarded. Interesting. And alright, for 90. 120 if I'm gonna have one more energy. For example, on my Xerneas. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna go with Sycamore for 7. I really want to get as many cards as I can. Potentially maybe a couple Max Elixirs and Fairy Energy. Oof, the last card was a Fairy Energy. Alright, so I almost even missed that Fairy Energy attachment for now. Let's go with the Max Elixir. There we go. There's the energy. And that's gonna be one big live stream. 150 damage counters in total. Alright, not that bad. Again, there's the Field Blower number 3. You gotta be kidding me. So, the Field Blower with 4 Puzzle of Times for my opponent. And he literally blows all of my XP shares so far. Plus, I'm also limited with the bench space. Because I'm running a single, yes, my friends, I'm running a single copy. I'm not running a single Field Blower in my deck list. So on my deck list, 0 Field Blowers. Very brave from me, to be honest, but yeah. What's the next step for my opponent? If I'm my opponent, I would maybe even attempt to go with that GX attack for knocking out. So you can basically... Ooh, a Garbodor. So something tells me that I should stop playing my item card. So far I have only 4 in my discard pile. Alright, so I guess 6, 7 actually, maximum 7. Alright, so this might be... I think I would personally go with the Psybeam. Psybeam is literally the best thing you can do in this certain situation. You really don't want to take a risk being knocked out. For example, losing your Zorak GX. Maybe the smartest option for my opponent right here would be to just stand in and hit for 100. Or maybe just actually for 80 because of the resistance. Or maybe just using that Psybeam and taking the gamble with it. So, yeah. 30. Oh, actually he decided to go for 120 with the Psychic instead of the Psybeam. My mistake. Anyways, what we can do here... I guess not too much. So it's definitely one Ultra Ball. And that Ultra Ball should be for a... Nah, I'm not gonna put another Xerneas break. Yeah, it's gonna be for another Xerneas break. I have something on my mind. If I get lucky, I might knock it with the fresh Xerneas without discarding energies. Ooh, there's a Garbodor. And I'm not gonna even try to play that Max Elixir, to be honest. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so let's go with the live stream. It's a 2-price card knockout. I wish I could have maybe another share and play. So, Zorak GX for my opponent. And there's the Evo Soda for another as well. And there's the Trubbish. There's the biggest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 item cards in my discard pile, which means focus next turn is gonna be that Trubbish on the bench, because actually it does not need to be Trubbish. Alright. I think I'm gonna even try to focus that Aspion, to be honest. That's the 100 for the knockout. Yeah, another Xerneas. Give me the Xerneas as a top deck. Not a Fairy Energy, but the Xerneas, my friend. Anyways. As long as I'm out of the range to be knocked out, I'm just perfectly fine. I stream for 140. Next turn I can have another Guzma if I'm gonna need it. One Choice Band. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Alright, I miscalculated myself. I didn't need number 2. Where was that Max Elixir hidden? So, ooh, with the Garbodor, my opponent could potentially knock it with a single shot. Thankfully, to his crazy mistake, he decided to attach the double CORSAIR energy to his Zorak GX, and that's just perfectly fine to me. That's just perfectly fine with me. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, a puzzle ×2 for potentially Enhanced Hammer, probably, and maybe a Choice Band. Nah, Choice Band. Maybe Choice Band. Nah, probably for Enhanced Hammer, double CORSAIR energy in this case. Oh no, for the Garbodor and for the Psychic energy. Ooh, right now he already attached the energy, so that's just fine. So next turn for 30, which is perfectly fine. Yep, it's gonna be super odd. It's gonna be super odd. Right now, is I'm gonna gamble for nothing less than for the Guzman. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I have enough resources available. Let's go. For his Garbodor. And that was actually my last. It was actually my last. Alright, Trubbish. Guzma. Still, he can't one-hit knock on my Xerneas, which is just perfectly fine for me. And again, I'm gonna need a Choice Band, a double Course Energy, and something like a Max Elixir, one-hit knock at his Zoroark. So far, everything goes good. My opponent can't recover Puzzle of Time. He cannot recover anything from his... That's very important. I simply need to get that state as fast as I can, so I can finally expand my bench. Alright, there we go. I really like the resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 140. 180 with double. I need double Course Energy and I need Choice Band. Ooh, there's a double Course Energy, but no sign of the Choice Band. But there's a Max Elixir, and there's not gonna be energy. Oh, you gotta be. No energy. Which means for 180. But even with the energy, it wouldn't be enough for the knockout. Anyways, I have a return knockout, which is at least something. Plus, I also have Cynthia. And he decided to retreat. Perfectly smart. He maybe plays Asteroller. Guzma discarded. Interesting. So we're both gonna be equal right now. I'm gonna need to somehow finally Stadium. Still no sign of the Stadium. Anyways, let's Energy Drive. No resistance because of the Tapu Lele. Alright, I have one more Guzma left. One more Guzma in this position would bring me a victory. And there's the end. So my opponent actually surprised me here with that end play. So we're both gonna go down to 3 cards. He needs to retreat his Zoroark because and there's a Choice Band, so he can potentially hit for 100. Alright, 50. Here we go. And Xerneas break top deck. Yes, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 80, 110. Let's go with the N. And there's the energy card. So I'm gonna retreat down to my Xerneas break. And that's gonna be one-hit knockout without too many cards. 160. And I'm gonna pull 2 prize cards, and they're gonna be Xerneas and energy. So the only thing my opponent can do is to promote his Zoroark GX without a damage counter. Because he is the only one who can still absorb not to be one-hit knocked out. And he decided to do that. So I have Cynthia, which is going to be huge. And yeah, with the Ultra Ball, I'm going to be able to see if I have one more Choice Band left. So if I have it, I'm going to Ultra Ball. And then I'm going to Cynthia, and I'm probably going to have enough resources to one-hit knock out my opponent, last Zoroark GX, for the victory in this matchup. Let's be patient. I simply don't see how my opponent can win this game. I simply don't see it. He still didn't use GX, but if he decides to put his Aspen in front, the game is over. Even with the Psybeam, because I have 2 Tapu Lelas on the bench available. So he just needs to deal some damage counters to my Xerneas and then retreat and knock me out with his Tapu Lele, of course, if I miss opportunity to knock him out. Also, M can potentially bring him... Ooh, stand in. Why stand in? And Goose. Okay, that makes sense. And a double Horse Energy for the knockout. Oh, come on. That's a counter energy. Yeah, that was a very nice play. Actually, counter energy makes a lot of sense, but counter energy will... 2 energies when it's attached to the GX. Oh, I just realized that right now, because counter energy will only count as 2 once it's a GX Pokemon, and that's it, that's the GG. Unfortunately, that was a huge mistake at the end of the video for my opponent. I just thought to myself, well, that was a very good play. Right now he's going to take 2 prize cards, we're going to be equal. I'm going to lose 4 damage counters, and I'm going to strike for 120. But it was a counter energy that just completely destroys the game for my opponent. So thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the thumbs up for the video. Hit the thumbs up, of course, and subscribe to the channel if you already didn't. We'll see you next time. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.